Hi guys, since today it's the 12th part of my Gita session, so I want to bring all of your attention towards the famous Ram avatar of Vishnu, who has 12 kalas, means superpowers out of the 16, which are the maximum. Ramayana is also one of the other popular old religious texts after Mahabharata. But to understand everything, the first topmost priority is Bhagavad-Gita, without which you won't even understand what Ramayana or Mahabharata is. These 16 kalas or superpowers were all found in Krishna, who is the last level of pure 100% consciousness, who gave birth to himself, and Vishnu is an avatar of Krishna, and not that Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu. This concept is well explained by ISKCON. Also, how Shiva and Brahma came into existence and all other of those concepts. But they have other mistakes in their Bhagavad Gita, according to me, like ISKCON. Ram is called the Maryada Purushottam, which means complete man, which means how a common man is supposed to be at its full potential. So consider Krishna to be the higher version of Ram. Krishna is a multi-dimensional personality and has no limitations. And it's pretty hard to understand his character. Krishna means all attraction, means to whom everybody is bound to get attracted. I will give you an example. If you love Vishnu, then you are ignorant because Vishnu is the lower version of Krishna itself and you have not full knowledge. So that's why you have a choice. But even if you are loving Vishnu, you are still loving Krishna because he is everything everywhere. Same applies to you if you prefer Shiva or Brahma or whatever you can think of because the final level is Krishna. Even if you have negative preferences like Krishna, Genghis Khan, or any other examples, still you love Krishna in his other form. But in this way, you are yourself making your life worse by going in a negative direction. So either you choose a negative or positive side, which are the only two options. You will still end up in Krishna or Bhagavad Gita, which is the definition of Krishna. So choice is yours to make. Also, whoever prefers Krishna as well are not able to accept him fully, as his personality is uh, multi-dimensional, and they love Krishna in parts. For example, some prefer Krishna's childhood and some just prefer his mature age and reject the other parts of his personality. Because only a multi-dimensional personality will accept Krishna as a whole and understand him fully. Even ISKCON, who think they have accepted Krishna as a whole, have not been able to accept him. So they have a misconception regarding it because they are mostly after the body of Krishna because Krishna is not a body. So it's a very tricky thing to catch up. In the second last stages of both the ways, like positive or negative, you will see Bhagavad Gita in everything and everywhere, but the effects will be opposite on both the personalities. Like the positive will be a different person and the negative will be different. Bhagavad Gita is a formula with the most difficult idiom which you have to solve, and whoever is successful in solving that formula merges in Krishna or Bhagavad Gita, or you can say he becomes Krishna himself, which ISKCON people deny. Consider Krishna to be a big null, or you can say complete, fully complete. Both the ways of saying have the same meaning. Let's have a dance for Rama, and I will play a video so that you have a little bit glimpse of what's happening. This Dragon Ball Z show is the best example, which has its inspiration from Bhagavad Gita basically, where Goku keeps on leveling up and finally reaches God level. Goku just trains and has no intention of leveling up. He just enjoys training, and that's why he's always ahead of Vegeta, who keeps on training because he wants to defeat Goku, because he's always jealous of Goku. So consider Ram to be an old version of Goku and Krishan to be the final last stage of Goku, after which there is no transformation possible, which is the God level. This is your life too. You have to merge in Krishan Bhagavad-Gita in the end. Many people don't even know what they are doing and just living life without any purpose, which is not wrong. But you have to live like this after Bhagavad-Gita knowledge. So I will play a video to show you the ultimate transformation of Goku into the God level, so that you have an idea like what's happening.
Saying God.
So guys, let's continue with Bhagavad Gita, the highest knowledge which must be taught before anything else in this world for all the human beings. The entire West is an existential crisis. Man's anxiety has become the only truth before the entire West. What to do and what not to do, either or, this or that, what to choose, what not to choose, which value is worth choosing, which value is not worth choosing, everything becomes doubtful. And keep in mind that even in the West, this existential thinking was born between two wars. Sartre or Camus or Unamuno are the culmination of the last two great wars. The last two great wars have created in the minds of the West the same situation that had arisen in Arjuna's mind before Mahabharata. The last two wars have shaken all the values of the West, and now the question is to fight or not to fight. What will happen if we fight? And the situation is such that everyone will die. So, what is the point of fighting? And when such a dire situation of war arises, it is not surprising if all the rules made in times of peace becomes doubtful. This is a good question to raise. Sartre is exactly in Arjuna's state of mind. The danger is different in this case. There is no danger from Sartre's state of mind. Sartre is in the state of mind of Arjuna, but he understands that he is in the state of mind of Krishna. The danger is there, but he is in Arjuna's state of mind. But being curious is okay for Sartre, asking questions is fine, but he is answering himself. The danger is there. The danger here is that Sartre is not inquisitive. Sartre is not asking what is right. Sartre is responding that nothing is right. Sartre is responding that nothing is good. There is no value. Existence is meaningless. The answer he is giving is that there is no God in the world. There is no soul in the world. There is no escape after death. The entire existence is a chaos, an anarchy, a coincidental phenomena. There is no essence in it, not anywhere. He is answering this way because he has lost all the hope and has made his world limited in foundations, and he is not ready to accept anything beyond his own thinking. There is the danger over here. It was like a coincidental phenomena for him. Arjuna could also answer, but Arjuna is just curious. If Arjuna answers, danger will arise. But Arjuna is curious, and I believe that whoever sees, as Sartre sees, that there is no value or valuelessness, whoever sees that there is no meaning, no purpose, if it is really appears so, then there is no point in saying anything to Sartre. We should be kept quiet. Nothing should be told to Sartre. In such a situation, only silence seems meaningful. The whole thing is useless. No, but Satre is not silent. He is eager to explain, to persuade others with what he is saying. Then there is fear. Then the fear is not that even Satre has no doubt within himself that what he is saying is right. Perhaps Satre is eager to explain to others and see on the faces of others that if they think this is okay, then it will be okay. Then I will also accept it as a okay. Sartre is fine as long as he is curious, but in the West, existentialist thinkers are making curiosity the answer, and when curiosity becomes the answer, and when the disciple becomes the teacher, and when asking becomes telling, then crisis of value arises, which has arisen in the West. Everything has gone haywire, everything has gone random and without any sequence. There is no way out in chaos. It is not visible. Not because there is no path, there is always a path. But if we accept that there is no way and this becomes our answer, then it's impossible to see the way. Even though I had experienced whatever is written in Bhagavad-Gita in different situations of my own life, but everything was shuffled, so Bhagavad-Gita gave me the right direction by rearrangement so that I have the correct vision. It cleared out everything for me. Before, I also used to have this ancient alien show concept and considered Krishna or Rama as some aliens born with superpowers. It is right, but there is no explanation to it. The explanation to why is missing. Even science is right in saying, so we have been developed from primates and they from the fish, which is Darwin's theory of evolution. But they just have say everything happened. They just say it's just happened because of a big bang, and before that there was nothing like a void. But who is that void? That big null is Krishna, whose definition is Bhagavad Gita. Science just says it was there like everything is made from mud, but has no answer as to why it was there, how and why evolution began. NASA just says this has happened and then explains everything after that, and it's just supposed to be like this. But why is not answered. This only means that do whatever you like the way you like, live to the fullest, since life has no meaning. And different personalities of people live according to their own suitabilities. They are half right. You have to live like that, but after the full knowledge which is only in Bhagavad Gita. Like they are right in saying like you have to go according to your nature, but what to do like this is right in saying like life has to be purposeless, like you just have to enjoy the life without scoring any goals, like if you're playing a football game. But the thing is, this only happens after you have the full knowledge. It's not before you just say these words, like you are just like enjoying without any purpose. Basically you are really void. So you go void after knowledge is a different situation, but if you're really void is a different situation. So this should be kept in mind. Thank you guys.